Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy Christmas week. I'm so stoked to be here with you guys. I'm sorry I'm late. Ooh, 7 minutes late. Isn't it funny being late in your own home, in your own space? But my kids are home, and I did not anticipate the chaos that would come with that on a Monday morning. They have been all over the place. I even wanted to have my cup of coffee with you guys. Luckily, I already had one cup, but I'm super sad not to have my second cup with y'all today. Let me take a sip of my water. I am parched today. So you guys, if you are catching this live, let me know you're here. If you catch the replay, let me know that you saw the replay. If you completely relate to that chaos, sorry, 1 second. Thought I was gonna sneeze. Gosh, don't you hate that? If you completely relate to that chaos of motherhood or having family in town for Christmas, give me like a hand up emoji, something to let me know that you completely understand. So you guys, today we're doing things a little bit different. I do not have a guest to hop on the live with us today, but I still wanted to come in here and chit chat with y'all, let you guys know what happened this year, what's coming in 2026, which is here next week. I can't believe it. And also, for anybody that's new to us, hi, my name is Lisa Alfaro. I am the founder and CXO of Café y Conexión. We create space for women to spark connections and empower their businesses. And our membership is absolutely free. And so I'm here to talk to you guys today about a few things. So let's talk announcements first. We always kind of get those out of the way in the very beginning. So the first announcement is that our next Let's Connect, which is almost always the first Thursday of the month. In January, it'll be the second Thursday of the month, January 8th. And we're going to be meeting at the Roundabout in Beacon Hill at 12 o'clock. Let's see. Good morning, Gina. I'm happy you're here. Thanks for joining us live. So that event will be happening. It's absolutely free to attend, just like our membership, absolutely free. I am here to serve our members and serve the community, which is women-owned businesses in San Antonio or women in business in San Antonio. And if you're business curious, you have a space here with us too, because we would love to cheer you on as you figure out your next move. We've had so many members that have joined that have 12 years in their brick and mortar to I'm just getting started and I don't know what I'm going to do next. And we have a space for you. So you belong here, and I just want you to know that. If you're not already a member of Café y Conexión, then just send me you can either DM me or you can comment here on this video, and I will get you hooked up into our group. So one of the things that I really wanted to talk about today is how it's going in our group coaching program. So for those of you that do not know, we have a group coaching program that is exclusive to Café y Conexión. It is called She Spark, Hype, Empower. And I actually like to call it a group coaching experience because I truly like to make it an experience. It is a hybrid program. So back in 2019, when I decided I wanted to create a group coaching, like online group coaching, I really took a step back. 1, because I had a baby in early 2020, and 2, because COVID, and 3, because I just wasn't what I wanted, but I couldn't figure out why because it sounded incredible. And I realized that I crave in-person connections. I love to be in community with other women, especially like-minded women that are going through this crazy thing of owning a business and entrepreneurship. And so that really launched Café y Conexión post-COVID here in San Antonio. We launched in 2022. I can't believe we're already 3 years in. And then this past year in January, I launched She. And the reason that it's a hybrid program is because we have in-person elements, but the brunt of it is all virtual. So this is able to get in our members that cannot make the in-person meetings, that are in the thick of it during the day, whether they're working their brick and mortar or they have little ones at home. So it allows us the space to be able to connect virtually, but then connect even deeper in person. And I love that for us. So right now we have 16 She Stars. I call them stars. These girls are incredible. If you're currently in She and you catch this replay, let me know you're here and that you watch this. These women are amazing. We have so many incredible women in this program, but doors open in January. And so I wanted to talk to you guys about what you get in She. So if you're really curious about this program, definitely keep watching because I would love to answer your questions. Drop the questions in here. Even if this is the replay, I will come back and check them out. So first I'm going to tell you what we have watched in She. What we have done in She so far. But before I do that, I forgot to share this live video into our group. So I'm going to do that really quickly because I don't want anybody to miss out on that. I need to get an assistant for this because it's crazy that I have to do it while we're on the call, but it's not going to take me long. I'm almost done, except my computer's slower than me. And this helps us. So in case you go live and you have a community group, this is a little tip. It helps reach more people by sharing it into the group as well, because you don't want to miss out on anybody joining you live. And hopefully we'll have some more people join us this morning. Okay, so let's talk about what we've learned so far in She. So a really great thing to know is when you join She, you have access to everything on demand on your time. So if you're like, Lisa, I do not need this module, you can skip it. And if you're like, I need this right now, you can watch it now. And if, like, for example, one of them is email marketing, if you're like, I need that, but that's my goal for March, then you watch it when you're ready. So everything about this makes it so simple for you and your busy schedule. So you know, we all ebb and flow with our schedules in work, and so you're able to do these on demand when you are ready and able to watch them and really take them in. So you get everything that we've done so far all year long. Anytime somebody joins, which doors will only open twice a year as of 2026. So in January and July, we will have doors open. You can join in those 2 times a year, and that's it. But let me tell you about what we've learned so far in She, okay? Because I'm super excited about this. So class 1 was called Spark Your Vision, and we really did a deep dive into our vision casting into 3 years, right? So I believe it was into 2028. And I'm debating whether we'll do this one again in January live or not. One of the benefits that you get inside She is you get to vote on what we're going to do next month. So if you're in She and you're seeing this, that's coming soon. Class 2. Oh, and what I really loved about that Spark Your Vision was that we didn't vision cast like, this is where I want my business in 3 years. It was a deep dive from our business to our money, to our family life, to our spiritual life, to everything you can think of was in there in paragraph form, so you could really write it out. And so the beauty of this is that you can do it anytime, on demand, on the way you want to do it and when you want to do it. And it includes workbooks and everything. I love workbooks. Some of the classes have amazing workbooks and some of them have just little ones. So it really all goes to what my She Stars need. And anytime I'm asked for something, that's kind of how email marketing came up. Somebody needed some help with email marketing and I was going to make it a little bonus, and it ended up being so big that it was a whole month-long topic. So if you need help with that, that's going to be a great one for you. Class 2 was Heart and Hype Your Social Media Strategy. So we really took like this big, overarching, holistic approach to our social media marketing. We looked at it as a whole and had a whole 28-day challenge. So if you're into those kind of challenges, that'll be in there for you if you're interested. And if you just want to pick and choose the ones that you need help with. Phew! There it was. Finally came out. So if you need help with that, that is there for you as well to pick and choose the ones that you want. Class 3 was From Buy Now to Repeat Brand Cheerleaders. So this is where we really took a deep dive into creating, gosh, you guys. Phew. No, it's not going to stop. I think it's the ring light. I don't know what it is. So this was an opportunity. Oh my gosh. Phew. The beauty of going live. Okay. Building repeat brand cheerleaders means that you're having people come in and really, like, the word of mouth is next level. The reviews are next level. They're telling all their friends. They are there to cheer you on. So this walks you through creating those and taking your people that are either just kind of like silently watching you or buying from you and not your cheerleaders, and taking them through the entire brand journey. That was a really, really fun month for us. That was class 3. Class 4, I've already talked about this one a few times, level up your email marketing. We did all kinds of amazing stuff in there. And that one is gold for anybody that wants to do email marketing. Gina, thank you. She said, bless you. As I'm holding back another sneeze. Oh my gosh, this is horrible. Okay. Class 5, the power of progress. So we kind of like did a run through of what we've learned so far. I had seen that the She Stars needed like to take a step back and try to like re-engage with all the stuff because it was a lot. February was a lot. And so just know that when you join, you get to learn at your pace, and it's a lot. Like, there's so much gold in this, you guys. It is worth way more than what I'm charging currently. And I talked about raising the prices for 2026. And even though everybody's because everybody's raising their prices, I decided to wait. And I'm going to wait at least one more launch before I raise the prices, because we're all hurting. So I didn't want to do that to anybody, because I really feel like this is such a great space for people to join us and really like elevate your business to the next level. So class 6 was marketing like local events like a pro. This is something I've been doing, gosh, forever. Basically since I started in the corporate world, which was in 2007 or 8. I started as the local marketing specialist for Babies R Us, and I was doing all their events, getting people in the doors to go to the events, which if you do events, you know how hard that is. And really, actually, I started planning events and doing event marketing 2005. Yeah. I did some really cool stuff. I used to be on the university program board, which was part of the student union, and I planned some really amazing events. And then I decided, because I was always an overachiever in college, to take on some clients. Such a big word. They weren't called clients back then. I was helping people, and I actually got to plan events for Valley AIDS Council and Equality Texas. And I planned this amazing, huge block party with the drag show and all this kind of stuff. So it was really, really, really cool and very progressive for 2005 in the Rio Grande Valley, which, if you're familiar with it, like, it was a big deal. It might have been 2006. I don't remember. It's all kind of jumbled. I have been in this space for 20 years, you guys. 2025 was my 20-year mark of working in all capacities of public relations and marketing. And so I got a lot of knowledge to share with you guys. All that to say, I've been doing events for so long. I do not like planning events, but I absolutely love marketing events. And so I took all that knowledge and threw it into class 6 with a cheat sheet that you can literally check off as you're like promoting your events. And I have heard amazing results from some of our She Stars saying that it's really helped them. And so this is a really great one if you do in-person events, whether it be markets to actually like inside your brick and mortar inside, or if you're a service provider working in other spaces. Class 7 was content made easy, your social media game plan. So again, we did another social media deep dive. Social media is always the hot topic with everybody, but what I've learned is as we really dive into this, not everybody, like, everybody needs so much more help than just social media. So social media will always be something that I help throughout the entire year, but we don't focus on it every single month. Gina says, yay, RGV lived in McAllen for over 50 years. I'm from McAllen, Gina. I love that. That's so cool. Like a special, like, being a Valley girl is a special thing. Anna, good morning. How are you feeling this morning? Anna, I feel great, but I was sneezing like crazy, and so I think it's the ring light actually making me sneeze. Who knows? I sound congested, but I'm not sick, thankfully. So hopefully it stays that way, because I know a lot of people are sick this week, which I feel so bad for anybody that's sick during Christmas. So Anna, since you're just hopping in, we're kind of talking about what we've learned so far in She, and I'm always excited to share this with everybody. In case you're catching this live now, because I've seen a few more people have hopped in. If you didn't already hear this, when you join She in January, buenos dias, Alicia, happy Monday. If you join She in January, you have access on demand to everything we've learned this year. It's incredible. So I'm kind of like doing a quick run through of everything we've learned this year. Right now I am at, so class 7 was content made easy, your social media game plan. And then class 8 was collab and community, the ultimate growth hack. So we really dived into how to collab strategically. And I love collaborations. Like, that is one of the like community collabs. Those are at the core of everything I do in Café y Conexión. And if you don't already know, you have tons of free perks inside of Café y Conexión to collaborate. And then we have additional perks, additional paid perks that you can also take advantage of. Lunes Liftoff is one of them. And I love when you guys book these. We are actually, for Q1, I have 2 spots left for the entire Q1, which is, it blows my mind. I'm so excited. This week, I didn't have anybody come live with us because, hello, Christmas week. And next week, I'm probably not going to work since the kids keep coming in and out. And I already know it's not going to work. But we'll be back early January I have a whole lineup of people. If you're on the calendar, our Google Calendar for Café y Conexión, you can see all of those already and where we're going to be or who we're going to be with. And if you're not already on the Google Calendar, send me your email and I can make sure to hook you up and send you the invitation to that. Okay, class 8. I already said that one, collabs. Class 9, magnetic visibility, press PR and the power of showing up. This was really cool because I gave everybody like a whole, like all these prompts to create and templates to share for media outreach, which I thought was really cool. And one of the things that I forgot to mention in class 6 marketing events like a pro is I made a whole swipe file for everybody that makes the events so easy. Anna, I'm so excited for your Lunes Liftoff too. I cannot wait. She jumped on that right away and booked it. So I'm super stoked about that. Class 10 was your story, your superpower, personal branding and storytelling. This is always one of my personal favorites because I just think personal branding is so important because there's only one you. And if you don't share you and the incredible you that you are, then you're a dime a dozen and you're just like everybody else. But in an oversaturated everything, social media, and if you're in an oversaturated market, you is what sells. You is what creates the trust. And so this was a personal favorite because I love personal branding and I think it's so important for so many people. And so this was a fun month for me. And then class 11, which also turned into class 12 because it was so much and we're still working through this in She, is your online presence edit. When we dived into this, y'all, I did not anticipate how crazy it was going to be. One of the things that I do inside She is that I also do all the things that I'm teaching, right? Because even a pro needs to do these things. Like we have to like stay up with the times and learn everything else and like stay up to date with our stuff. So like, for example, with the online presence edit, when I really did a deep dive figuring out exactly what our Google business pages needed, I realized I was like halfway there. And I created a whole plan. Like it was a 9-page workbook inside She, which if you're on the wait list, you did get that, the first 3 pages as a bonus. But we all like worked through this document to make sure our Google business profile was incredible and like top tier. And I'll tell you, I ran into Melissa Crook, which is one of our She stars. She owns Crown and Crook. If you haven't been there yet, you gotta check it out. She was one of our Lunes Liftoffs, so you can always get a cool tour before you visit. She was telling me how much Google has helped her, like doing that edit, because everybody that's been finding out about her is finding out about her on Google. And she actually told me that somebody said they looked up things to do in San Antonio when she came up. That's huge, you guys. Like that is hard to get pulled. I can tell you, like, as on the side, I do like influencer work, content creation. It is hard to get indexed for that. So I am so impressed that she's being indexed for that. That's really cool. That is a huge win. And that's what the online presence edit is all about. And so we started with Google, then we went to our website, and I can tell you, like, in the deep dive that I did, trying to figure out all that, whew, it was intense. Like, I realized how much I need to work on my website just from the research I did. And we were all kind of on the same page for the most part. Some people were way ahead of even me. I'm so impressed with them. And so this, another like huge document breaks it all down for you. And the next one coming out, before the beginning of January will be like our social media edits, like checking our profiles and making sure everything is on point and on brand and cohesive across all our platforms. Gina says, I'm needing help with branding and zeroing in on my niche. Ooh, Gina, that's one of my favorite topics. I actually have a workshop on that. So if you're interested in attending a workshop, I can always host it again in the new year, or I can make it a virtual workshop also. I used to do these all the time when my members asked for this. So if you guys ask for a topic, I make it into a workshop if I'm an expert. And if I'm not an expert, I find somebody else who is. I love bringing you guys knowledge. Knowledge is power. I believe in mentorship. I believe in learning together. And so I always offer these opportunities. Good morning, Amy. Good morning, Rose. I love seeing you guys. Thanks for being here. So that is a breakdown of what we've learned in She so far. It's been an incredible year. The She Stars are amazing. I know that I have 2 on this call right now, Alicia and Rose, at least 2 that have said hello this morning. And I'm sure many more will watch on the replay. I have loved seeing these girls grow, my stars grow, shine, spark into an amazing 2025. And I cannot wait to see where it goes into 2026. It is really incredible to see that. And I can't wait to start diving into all our amazing topics for 2026. It's going to look a little different than last year. We're adding some amazing additional perks. If you have questions about those, I'm happy to answer them, but I'm not going to walk through them all on this live call because not everybody needs to know that. But if you want to know about all the perks, you can visit our website, or you can DM me or comment here and I will post them because I always love doing that. Gina says, yay, way cool. Yeah, anytime, Gina, you need anything, I am here to help you and serve you. And I love also showcasing our members. So if you're interested in hosting a workshop, if you want to teach something, if you want to provide a class, I love teaming up with all our members to make that happen. It's absolutely free for you to do that. Inside Café y Conexión, we have so many amazing free perks and additional paid perks. Like I said, Lunes Liftoff is one of the paid perks. It is really cool to be able to see you guys glow to the next level. I absolutely love it. So for anybody else that's joined in later, I hope you will consider going back, especially if you're not in She. I was covering She today and sharing the announcement of our next Let's Connect event, which is January 8th. Addie, Grace, Becky, hello, good morning. Thanks for being here. That's pretty much it for me this morning, you guys. I really wanted to just encourage everybody to check out She. If you haven't already joined the waitlist, you want to join that waitlist, especially because of that additional bonus that you're getting in there. And there's a couple of other bonuses I added in there as well. I'll also tell you guys that I did a one-on-one co-working with one of our She Stars. She reached out to me. I'm working on our website and she's like, let's work on the website and just work together. And in those few hours, the power of co-working, that's what this is about. The power of working with another person. Some people call it body doubling. We finished our website. I created that 9-page or 8-page website edit. And also I did something else. Oh, I did a 9 email automation to our She waitlist, all in that time. So if you are feeling unmotivated, which can happen a lot around this time of year, if you're feeling like you need that additional support, or you just want to hang out with somebody, have a little bit of chisme, but also work and some cafecito, reach out inside Café y Conexión. I know so many women would love to participate in that. And that is something that you can just do anytime. Becky asked, is She open already or is it in January? It is in January. Doors open. Let me pull up the calendar. I think it's January 5th, but I'll tell you, I will confirm in just a minute. Doors will be open for 1 week. So it's January 5th. Doors open January 5th and doors close January 12th. So if you are not in by January 12th, you got to wait until July. I have 3 options inside She. I am always very transparent. And Becky, you're good. I did not cover that. So thank you for asking. I'm very transparent. I'm always very honest about the numbers. I believe in transparency. And so I can tell you right now, She is affordable. At the not the bottom tier, but at the first tier, that is 1 dinner, especially now with inflation, y'all, that's less than 1 dinner with 2 people. But anyways, you have 3 options. So, I have 2 monthly options. She is $57 a month. She Plus is $97 a month. And when you join She Plus, you get everything in She Plus. I love that. Plus weekly accountability calls. And we have those. It's instead of getting one-on-one with me, which is not cheap, You get to do it in a group setting, but I still answer all your questions, and everybody benefits out of it as well. And then the third option is pay for 6 months in full, and that is $550, and you get all the benefits in She Plus, and you become a She Plus member with a few additional bonuses. It's all listed on the website. I will put that in the comments or in the caption, and if you guys need more details, like, reach out anytime. I am always here for you. And if you are like, she's not for me, but I have questions, reach out anyway. I am here to support all of our Café y Conexión members, whether you're a part of She or not. You just get additional support and additional community when you're inside She. These girls support each other. I mean, if we were like kumbaya holding each other's hands, that's where we would be, but like that's not happening. But we're virtually holding each other's hands and supporting each other. The support is unreal. I just love seeing it. And that's why I love having a hybrid program like She, because we're able to connect in a deeper level because we're in person and virtual. So there's always opportunity for you guys. Rose says, those weekly calls are so great. So many great ideas come from those sessions, right? I have grown so much. You guys, my business has gone to a whole other level because of She. Like, I am benefiting. We're all benefiting. I've learned from Rose. I've learned from Candace. We are going to learn from Des soon because she's going to teach us YouTube. There's so many things that we do. And these girls, these women, these powerful, poderosa women come with so much knowledge, so much heart. It's unmatched. So if you were to purchase that expensive one-on-one with me, yes, you would get the one-on-one attention, but it is not the same as the community that you get inside She, and it is brilliant, and I love it. And like I said, I benefit from it. I have grown from it. It has been life-changing for me. And I'll leave you with this one story. So in July, when we had our second launch inside She, I was working in June. I was working for the American Heart Association, which I used to work for in the past. I was their communications director in Austin, and they needed help in San Antonio until they hired somebody. So in June, I could not work on the launch. In July, we bought a house and we're moving. So, and a vacation, and like all that, we vacationed in June and July. Like, it was just a mess. And I thought, okay, Lisa, you're just going to have to give yourself grace because nobody's going to join She, because I couldn't launch. I couldn't talk about it. I didn't have any time to send out emails. I was busy. It was intense. You guys, because of the community, because of my personal growth, because of my personal branding, which, like I said, is in, where is it? Personal branding. It's in there. Class. I'm like, Lisa, where's it at? Personal branding is in there. Oh, I have it highlighted. That's why I can't see it. Class 10. Because of the power of personal branding, because of community, because of all of this, I got 10 students in July, not even working on it. That is the power of She. We almost sold out of the She experience because of my own growth inside She. I have had a successful year in business because of She. I am growing, and I know you will too. I love you guys. I wish you a Merry Christmas if you celebrate. Happy holidays. I hope you have a beautiful week with delicious food and family. And if this week is hard for you, or if you're struggling, I'm sorry. And I will hold space for you. And if you want to reach out, I am a text message away. I am a comment away. I'm a DM away, but DM me on Instagram because Facebook's dumb with their DMs. I have too many. I love you. I cherish you. And I hope that you have a beautiful week. And I hope that you have an amazing new year. And I cannot wait to start 2026 with you. If you guys need anything meanwhile, I'm here and I love you. Bye.